Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are reviewing another piece of new equipment that we just recently got. It is the Westcott Flex light. This adds to our collection of Westcott LED items. We started out with the Westcott Skylux. We followed that up with the pretty awesome Westcott Ice lights. And now, to add to our trifecta, we have the Westcott Flex lights. What I really like about the Flex light is the fact that it is flexible, hence the very clever name. It's super portable, and it's amazingly bright for a light this size. I will say is that every time we get something from Westcott and we do it as an early adopter, we have some noticeable quality issues in the build. With the Skylux lights, we went through 3 fixtures before the 4th one finally came in without any manufactured errors. On this one, we dealt with a small issue. The light itself, as you can see, is really just a sheet of diodes. There's these tiny little metal edges, and when I took it out of the box right away from FedEx, we got it from Adorama, one of these little metal corners came off. So we're very excited to have this new technology. I'm very excited to have something this portable and this powerful, but as anxious as I am to get it right away, I will say that waiting a generation or at least a few months on Westcott products is probably the best thing you can do, because as much as we love the light they put out, we've had issues with every single Westcott item that we've gotten first time around. So that says something about the build quality. Back onto the light. The light is very small, as you can see. It's about 10 inches by 10 inches, and it's just a sheet of, we went with daylight, it is just a sheet of daylight balanced diodes. It is insanely bright. We've used it on a couple of shoots so far, and I have been impressed how it holds up with ambient light from indoor shoots, with ambient light from outdoor shoots. I put it in a laptop bag and flew cross country with this, one stand and a tripod and a backpack full of 2 SLRs, and I had a pretty solid interview shot. It is dimmable from 5% all the way up to about to 100%, and it has this lovely little, I would say, a full stop of diffusion that you can put in front of it to really scale the light back and soften it. Now, it's a floodlight, it is not a spotlight, so it throws a wide berth of light. We have used it as a key light, as a fill light, as an accent light. You can throw some gels in front of it, and since it doesn't get hot, you could put the gels right on this softbox, literally an inch off of the fixture itself. It comes with a clamp in the kit that we had purchased, and I have clamped it to stands. And that works really well for us. You could also untangle it from the stand. You could also clamp it to a desk in an office chair. You could shoot this handheld. If you had a very steady hand, you can put it on a piece of furniture in a room. You can clamp it to the base of your tripod if you wanted to. It's super light, super flexible, and amazingly powerful. So now I'm being lit in studio with just an Octacool softbox. It's compact fluorescent bulbs, so they are fairly well daylight balanced, but this thing is absolutely pure daylight. It's beautiful temperature, matches up perfectly to the ice lights and the Skylux. What I'm going to do now is we're going to shut off the lights on me, and we're going to have somebody sit in, and I'm going to turn this light on from 5% all the way up to 100%, using this as the only light source in the room, so you can see just how bright this really is. Right, so now we have pretty much complete darkness. The only lights that I see are some LEDs on the ceiling, just letting me know that lights are plugged in. So now I'm going to turn the Westcott Flex on, and this is as soft as it is. This is 5% with the stop of diffusion on it, and the light is about 5 feet away from Leslie. Leslie's about 4 feet away from a black drape background, and there is a shadow, but as we move this light back to about 6 feet away from Leslie, we still see that same shadow, but we could definitely put more diffusion in front of this. We can bounce it, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show you how bright it is. We can deal with shadows another time. So this is about 7 feet away from Leslie. It's at 5%. As we slowly ramp it up, and it's a beautiful color light, very flattering, soft, warm, at the same time cool. It's amazing. We are probably now at about 70%. Leslie is very well lit. She may even be overexposed. And as we near 80%, 90%, 100%, that is full brightness with the stop of diffusion. It's probably painful. Like if you were to look at this, it would hurt your eyes. Just a little. And this is with the diffusion on. I'm going to very quickly ramp it down and then pop the diffusion off and show you how bright it is without that. So the light is off. We can tell because it's dark. And now with no diffusion. So same temperature, we're not doing anything to the color. That's 100% harsher. Here's with the diffusion. You can see the shadows get reduced somewhat. Without the diffusion, with the diffusion. We saw how powerful the light is. It's insanely bright. I was blown away when it came. It's as bright as any other light panel style, any other panel style of light that size. I'm super impressed with that. What I'm not happy with is the build quality. As I said, every Westcott item we've had some kind of issue. The Skylux, we had to send back a few fixtures. The cables that they use, the pin cables on the Skylux, we had to request more of them because they weren't properly soldered, and we had to pay for those, which was kind of upsetting. And now this guy right here on the dimmer, this little thing, this little pin on the bottom where you screw the power block into, already it spins out of control as if it wasn't properly connected inside this little ballast box, if you will. So build quality is a major issue with the Westcotts. The ice lights are the one Westcott item we've had that really travel well and are compact and efficient. We will keep using this until they come out with another version. Hopefully that'll kind of address a few of these concerns. The fact that it's super bright, dimmable, and travels real well for the price makes it a risk worth taking. I mean, at the price of this thing, if they broke every couple of months, it would still be a pretty solid performer. Beautiful temperature of light, super bright, super, super compact. This is ideal for traveling, and we dig it. So good job. Just work on quality control, Westcott. That's it. Check us out on Facebook if you want to see more of our reviews. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube. They're going to put the links and hashtags and handles down below because I always forget them. It's very complicated. If you have any questions about how we can use this in this situation, please send them to us. We'd love to help you out with that. If you've got some solutions on how you've used this in the shoot, please share your work with us. We'd love to see what you guys are doing as well. Thanks a lot, and we will talk to you soon with more new gear.